Hi, how are you? I am your English teacher Ala El Hindi from the International United Schools for Systems. English Leaders, Unit 4, Writing. Open your student book, page number 43. Writing. In this class, we will write about a beautiful thing that you really like it. And don't forget to use a suitable punctuation marks. According to me, the most beautiful thing that I love it is to live in peace, without wars, without pain, without losing person that we love him or her, or live without disease, sleeping while I am satisfied with myself. أنام وأنا راضي عن حالي. هاي من أحب الأشياء على قلبي. This is one of the best beautiful thing that I love it. Also, traveling is one of the most wonderful thing that I love in my life. More, a beautiful thing I like it, sitting on the beach. It's my favorite place. Now, watch a short movie about a beautiful thing you or other people like it. It may help you to write a paragraph about beautiful thing you like. When you finish, write it and take a photo and send it in our platform. Okay? Bye-bye.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen would probably be my brother coming back from a coma, bouncing back. He has cancer, so he nearly died, and now he's coming back. His hair's back, so he looks normal again, you know what I mean? So he looks like a little brother again. Kind of seen him come back to life, you know what I mean? I've seen him kind of almost die and come back, so it's almost like the gift of life, you know what I mean? I've seen it, I've seen it.
My woman's belly, only because she's 7 months pregnant right now. Because we've been through so much, and this is our first child, so we're excited. We had a few losses and this one stuck, so.
Not to be like real sad, but it was like when my mom was dying and we were all in hospice and we just all had this song playing, like my whole family was in the room and all of us just like sadly wept. And then we all just like looked at each other, like no one said anything, but we all just like understood, like, you know what I mean? Like it was like almost time.
I saw it in a dream. It was this room that had a whole ocean inside of it. And swimming in the ocean, like contained in one room, I don't know, there was something so small and big about it that no one else will be able to visit that place or feel what I felt swimming there, but it was just so beautiful to me.
The sunlight hitting the pond at Golden Gate Park during golden hour. Because it looked exactly like a Claude Monet painting, and it was just like, I don't know, it was just picturesque. Like, I was just so content when I saw it, so.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen is a total solar eclipse with my husband in our backyard for more than 2 minutes, and just getting to see colors I've never seen, shades I've never seen, and just getting to do it all from home. It was one of the most amazing things ever.
Just life, people, buildings. The fact that if you're standing inside of a building, it's just like someone else's ideas that you're standing inside of. I could go on, but basically that's the general gist. So life itself.
The night sky in Joshua Tree and seeing stars that I have never seen before. It made me just feel like I had missed something, that they were there all along and I had never gotten the chance to see them.
I like language and culture. I think that's pretty beautiful because it's like, I don't know, it's a way people express themselves and people can like go in between cultures. That's why I'm here in San Francisco, is to experience the culture here, and I think it's beautiful and amazing and wonderful. I actually grew up deaf, but I didn't know I was deaf until I was like 12. So whenever I did discover it, I took sign language in high school, and that's whenever I like just started discovering my own personal culture And I think that might be why I got so involved with loving other people's cultures, because I got to discover my own, kind of. I wasn't born deaf. My ears gave out and I didn't have eardrums for a while. For about 10 years maybe. My mom thought I was like selective hearing. Like when she called me, she was like, oh, she's just ignoring me, being an awful child. No, I actually couldn't hear.
Honestly, probably like these guys' faces when we hang out, honestly.
Heyo! Who are these guys to you?
These guys are like my best friends. You know, we grew up right here in this neighborhood. We've been hanging out for like 10 years, you know.
My friends. What's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Let me just think a little. Oh, yes. I like when the mountains have a sunset there, because it's like very pretty and there's pink clouds and it has different colors. It's like a rainbow and a whole sky. I'm very happy that the sun is rising because I can go and play outside.
Myself. I'm just really kind to people. I try to be kind to people, so I think that's what makes me beautiful. Yeah. So yeah.
The first time I saw Roger Federer's backhand, I just thought it was so beautiful and efficient and perfect. And yeah, Roger Federer's backhand is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Is it cheesy if I say this?
Is this your girlfriend?
Yeah.
So your girlfriend? How does your girlfriend make you feel? Why is that your answer?
Like I'm about to eat a giant foot-long hot dog. Like that excitement, you know, just, you know, when you're about to take that first bite, that excitement, that rush, that thrill, yeah.
I remember when I was born, just coming out of the womb, seeing that light for the first time. It was kind of like a beautiful moment that I'll never forget. And a Green Day concert. Yeah, those two.
Unfortunately, the day my ex-wife said yes when I asked her to marry me.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Probably whenever I've been up snowboarding and you see a snow dog, which is like the wind blowing off the top of a peak and the snow makes like millions of rainbows in the sky. When you have a nice blue, powder blue sky, brisk air, and little baby rainbows everywhere from the snow breeze, I think that's pretty beautiful.
It was my friend giving birth to her baby. There were 5 of us co-workers and we all watched her give birth. At first we were like, ew, because something really gross came out. And then we saw the baby crowning and we're all in awe, and it was all ladies, and we're like, whoa. And that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Big emotion, like emotional sadness, joy, all in one, because I've always wanted a child and I wasn't blessed in this life to have one.
Watching someone play music, and specifically it was this girl at this festival and she had a mandolin, and at the time I didn't know what it was, but like when I watched her play it so passionately, I just like fell in love. It was like the day I fell in love with music. It made me feel like there was like so much more to life that I didn't know about, and she opened this door and my life forever changed after that day. Like I didn't know of the feeling of like connecting with the instrument and expressing yourself and like what that does to other people.
Beyonce in concert. My first time, I won like tickets over the phone, and she just walked out on stage and she had like this gold like outfit. Oh my god, she was so beautiful. So that's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Open fields, like just sky, open fields, no clouds in the sky. That's beautiful to me. I guess it's just like the distance, just like how far, like there's just, it just seems like miles and miles of just open land, and like, I don't know, you know, like your mind kind of runs free, so you think about just running through it and how far you can run through it and stuff like that. So I guess that's why an open field is more beautiful.
I was on a train in India going from New Delhi to the Himalayas, and we got off the train and we hopped in these little kind of like raggedy cars, and I was with all my friends, and we turned this one corner around the mountain, and the glimpse of like the Himalayan peaks it was just absolutely incredible, and the sun was just kind of rising, and it just like, it took us so long to get to that moment, so it just made it all that more special. But just yeah, the first glimpse of the Himalayas was just absolutely beautiful and insane.
And my mom passed away when I was 15 from breast cancer, and I have a very vivid memory of my dad stepping into the, I believe it was the Blackfoot River, and he sprinkled her ashes into the water. It was one of the bodies of waters that she requested that her ashes be. So yeah, I haven't thought about it probably since that day. So thank you for asking me this question.
My mom, she's beautiful, beautiful human being. She took care of me all my life, single mom. Shout out to my mom, I love you, and I'll always be here for you.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen is anyone with dark hair and light blue eyes. I just like the way it looks. It reminds me of my mom.
Oh, my mom and I went to Canada recently, and she was looking out at like the ocean, and she was like, wow, this is pretty dank. And I thought she was pretty dank. She looked really nice. She was just really happy.
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen, I'm gonna have to say, is my mother. For sure.
How does she make you feel?
And all the good feelings, you know. Every possible way that's good, you know. Like when you're down, she puts you up. Affection, love, you know. It's all about your mama, you know. It's like the first person you saw when you came out, and then that beauty cannot be beaten, you know. When you say the most beautiful thing ever, it is, first thing I think about is my mama, for sure.
Hey everyone, quick announcement. I have a new idea for an episode and it involves you guys. So if you're interested, give me a follow on Instagram and wait for a post that'll explain everything. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you this Thursday.